Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for April 13th through 19th, 2020. I'm going to start your reading off by pulling a card to look at the spiritual energy that is around you and being offered to you this week. So let's take a look and see what comes out. All right, this is a nice energy coming through for you. This is a positive twist of fate. Sorry, very loud car outside. Nice side though, Sagittarius, a very positive twist of fate, a negative turning into a positive for you this week, okay? And this could play out in many, many different ways, but this is a blessing coming your way. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to be happy. This is good fortune forecasted. That is the spiritual energy around you, so nice. All right. Let's pull some tarot, and I have you here at the top of the deck, represented as the Temperance card in the tarot. So here you are, Sag. I'm going to shuffle you in and see what story comes out for this week for you guys. Okay, at the center of your read, we have the Queen of Cups here. And so coming through as your energy, this is you being very balanced emotionally and feeling very intuitive, having a lot of insights, a lot of signs and synchronicities, could be very creative, feeling quite nurturing, maybe in a nesting mode, cleaning, organizing, rearranging, connecting, and tapping in with spirit, really growing your spiritual gifts, having a focus on your spiritual gifts this week. But ultimately your emotional body looks happy, healthy, and in balance. And for some of you, this could involve a water sign. And what sits on top of that is victory and reward. So this is your good fortune, the positive energy that's coming to you through the spiritual energy that's all around you, a positive twist of fate where you feel like, you know, the universe is quite on your side this week, Sagittarius. And at the base, nice, we have the Ace of Cups. So again, this is blessing. This is positive energy. There is still a bit of uncertainty around the situation and how this is playing out for you, but nonetheless, it feels like a very nice blessing. All right, recent past is the High Priestess. Sagittarius, you've been given rites of passage. So many of you are really getting tapped in, tuned into your spiritual gifts, awakening to your spiritual gifts, because we see it here with the Queen of Cups, and now in the recent past we have this High Priestess energy, and we just had the 444 portal, which is a nice activation and awakening for everybody, and you guys are being referenced in that portal energy. In this week's reading, you have the rites of passage, and you are on a journey of deeper spiritual awakening and tapping further into your spiritual gifts, or expanding them much more, becoming more advanced than you are right now today. So spiritual gifts is a big emphasis of this reading. At the crown, we have the Tower, and the good thing about the Tower in this position is we're moving on from destruction and things are coming back together. This is when the crazy is happening, and this is after the storm. So you're really looking ahead at your life and the way things are going to be when the world normalizes. You know, when there's no more threat of the virus, things like that. You're really looking forward into the future, thinking about what you need to do to prepare. Also feeling quite blessed with the way circumstances play out for you. Okay, there again, there's a bit of uncertainty, but you it's like you guys are beyond the storm at this point. And in the near future, we have the Hierophant. So this is more spiritual energy. And this is talking about how there's more to learn, more to know in this position. It's more of like the rites of passage where you see through the veil over here with the High Priestess. But this is what's been opened to you, and now in the near future, here is you tapping into your spiritual gifts, growing your spiritual gifts, becoming aware of them. Also spiritual awakening, walking with the angels and with spirit this week. Very spiritual week for Sagittarius, but it's a lovely twist of fate in your favor. All right, so this is you. This is your energy. You're coming through as the Two of Cups, so you're very cooperative. You're very grounded this week. You're open to help and to support and to be there for others, to answer the call, and you just feel quite strong in your energy. Again, it feels like the storm is beginning to pass for you. Next out is the Four of Cups, and this is the environment around you. And so, you know, this is all about missed opportunity and boredom. And I feel this is where that uncertainty comes into play. But there is nothing that you have missed. There's nothing that's, you know, going on right now at this time that you're missing out on. You've got to just trust your path, trust the journey. And this is more of a spiritual time for Sagittarius with the cards that are coming out. Hopes and fears is this devil energy. And this is, you know, in the reverse position. So here it's, you know, full on, full force. And in this position, it's the energy is dissipating. So this is your hope, is that things normalize very quickly for you. And even though, again, there is some uncertainty, I feel like you guys are in a really good place. All right, your outcome is the Page of Wands. So yeah, you are in a good place. Your energy is high this week. There could be an opportunity presented. That may be what this fortune is, but nonetheless, it's positive. And the anchor of your reading is the Knight of Wands. And in this position, the Knight is seeking higher understanding, more excitement, things that are unfamiliar. And you've got all this fire energy. You got this as your outcome, Page of Wands, and then you've got the anchor coming through as the Knight of Wands. So that's your energy all day, Sagittarius. You're starting a new adventure, and I would say by the end of the year, you go from this page into this Knight energy, and it's around your spirituality, your spiritual gifts, your awakening process. And there is, again, some uncertainty, but you are moving beyond the storm, and your energy is solid and helpful and supportive and open this week, and very well received. So let's take a look at this outcome, this Page of Wands. I understand, you know, that's the, and look at, this was like trying to jump out. That's the Eight of Pentacles. So learning and growing and expanding. And I'm telling you, it's around your spirituality and your spiritual gifts. In no way can it not be with the High Priestess as well as the Hierophant coming out. Pay attention to those dreams. Pay attention to those insights. And look what wanted to jump out again. So yes, you are embarking on a new journey, a new adventure when it comes to your spirituality, and it comes to your spiritual gifts. And this is a general reading, so each and every one of you are at different points along your journey. But this Page of Wands is instructing you to learn, to open, to expand. Some of you may return to school. I mean, this is general, so you could be deciding to change your career, to expand your education, things along those lines. But this page is you stepping into new energy, and you're going to learn a whole lot, definitely over the rest of 2020. And that one just wanted to keep jumping out. So let's take a look at this Tower. I just want to see what, you know, moving beyond the storm. I get that, but I want to go a little deeper. Okay, so we have Five of Cups. So there's coming out of some sadness and coming into clarity and enlightenment. So yeah, exactly what I was feeling. It's you're moving beyond the storm finally. Okay, here's the storm, the Five of Cups, and here comes the Ace of Swords, setting you free, freeing yourself from lower vibrational energies, along with Archangel Michael coming in to help and assist you with this process of change and growth, spiritual awakening and expanding. So let's pull a few runes. Ooh, okay. What do we have? Okay, so they all came out right side up. That is excellent, Sagittarius. That means that what was once hidden is now coming to light. And again, there is so much for you to learn throughout the rest of 2020. Just don't give up. Hang in there. We have here, coming at the very center of your reading, this is joy. This is light coming in to you. This is you coming into yourself, a beautiful shift, the spiritual awakening that we've already seen playing out quite strongly through your reading. And here, and this fell right out on top of the Ace of Swords. This is all about movement and progress and transition forward. And this is right here, popping up in your near future, is all about, growth and progress that's attached to a greater cycle. And then up here, we have your worries. And this is the rune of self. Know thyself, the light as well as the darkness. And, the aspects of yourself that you feel are negative or bad that's just your perception of it, and that's all we have is our perception, and we define what is good and bad, right, based on personal perception. What one person feels is bad doesn't mean the next person is going to feel that it's bad. That's why we argue and disagree amongst each other. But this is where you've got to really accept yourself, all of yourself, even your shortcomings, even your shadow energy, and love it and embrace it, because it is a part of you. And the more that you embrace yourself, the more you become comfortable in your own skin, in your own body, and the less you care about what other people have to say about you, their opinions of you, because you get to that space where you don't know me, you don't know my heart. So what you say does not penetrate me. What is triggering you, that's inside of you, that's your issue, it's not mine. And to get to that space is where you can own your darkness and your own shortcomings, and you work towards improvement, and you're having a major spiritual awakening happening, Sagittarius, and really coming into some spiritual gifts. And again, this is general, so it could expand beyond that in a different area of your life, but I feel it's so strong in the spiritual sense. Major life change. Time is right for major life changes, as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. So yes, you are moving beyond the storm, a twist of fate in your favor, negative turning into positive, Sagittarius, and it's all happening with this beautiful awakening that starts this week, or it's been in process and now you're becoming quite aware of it. Okay, so those are your messages. I am wishing you guys all the best. Take care.